What was that?
Oh, it's for Victoria. It's from the White House.
Mm.
I wonder if she'll ever regret going to Washington.
This child care commission is really important to her, Bridget. If it is, then she should follow through with it.
Yes, I know that. It's just I wonder if Grant has other ideas.
Well, then she'll deal. We'll deal.
Oh,
Any luck?
No, I never look at Victoria's nails.
Oh, no, never. Well, then we'll find out whatever it is together. And when I get back, I want you and I to put our heads together so that we can give Vicky back the moon and the stars.
Oh, looking at you, I know she already has.
Mm.
Oh, my. Oh, if I were younger, you know, Victoria would never have a chance.
No. Oh, it was a beautiful night. There was God's yellow moon just a-shining on the cool, clear evening.
I should have known I was in for it. What happened?
Patience, patience. Payoff's worth it.
That's what he kept saying. I mean, if he hadn't been driving, I would have popped him one.
Well, where were you going?
Well, we drove around for what seemed like hours on these old, deserted country roads.
It only seemed like hours because you kept fighting.
We fought.
And we cried.
We made up.
And then you started fighting again.
No, wait a second. You started it.
I wasn't the one who tried to drive the car off the road.
That's because I was trying to turn us around.
Would you cut it out? Yeah, get to the good parts.
Okay, I was completely hoarse. My eyes were swollen from crying. John had completely worn me down.
Yeah, but, you know, you loved it.
I did.
John! What?
Come on, you guys.
Okay, here, hold this. Now, we were out somewhere in the middle of East Horseshoe.
Mm-hmm.
Then we finally, we turned down this long gravel driveway.
And maple trees on the side.
Yeah, and at the end of the driveway was this really sweet, cute little Victorian house.
It was a cottage. Kelsey, by this time, was sure that I was up to something.
Oh, well, especially when he knocked on the door in Morse code and this strange little man answered.
Hey, Bertie, how are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, she's pretty, all right.
Yeah.
Why, Hildy's gonna love this.
No. Where are we? Who was that man? Some sort of kinky couples therapist or something?
Oh, Bertie's wonderful, especially when it comes to couples.
Well, you can forget about it. He's not getting me on his couch. I'm out of here.
No. Come on. Listen. Just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I ask. I'll answer all of your questions, and I guarantee you, you'll never leave me again.
So what happened? So what did he say?
You'll never believe it. Ian? Ian?
First hot shower in weeks. Feels great.
Say hi to God.
I'm not sure.
So did you speak to Cass?
He wasn't in his office, so I left him a message.
What's wrong? Did you have trouble with your family? Did you run into Jake? What happened?
It's worse than we thought. So did John answer your questions? Who was the little man?
Well, when John finally sat me down and explained everything to me, he told me why we were there. I told him he was certifiable.
Yeah, but it did start to make sense after a while, though.
Yes, then I started to think I was certifiable, too.
So we both figured that we should be committed. Well, I mean, do you want to do this? Or
Yes, I
sure?
do.
Okay.
Yes.
Just hold that thought. Hi, Hildy. Hi. It's so good to see you. Hi, Hildy, this is Kelsey. Kelsey, this is Hildy. This is Bertie's wife.
Lovely. I'll need extra tissues for this one.
So, where do we face the firing squad?
Right over here.
Okay.
Yes, you facing each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
And here's your bouquet.
Oh, thank you. Well,
those
look at that. Thank you very much.
It's lovely, yes. You sure you want to go through this?
Sure as I'll ever be.
Well, in that case, let's get on with it.
Dearly departed,
Bertie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here we are. Dearly beloved, be joined together as husband and wife. Speak now, or don't.
Do you have your own vows, or just...
What do you say? You want to wing it?
Sure, why not?
You first.
Okay. I'm crazy about you, John Hudson. I must be crazy about you to let you talk me into marrying you like this. You proved to me that I could love and trust a man that I work with. And you've always treated me as an equal, a partner, and a friend. And I vow to love you and trust you and fight with you as an equal, a friend, and a partner for life.
Well, I'm crazy about you, too, Dr. Harrison. You showed me how to love and to laugh again when I thought I couldn't. You made me feel whole. So my vow to you is a lifetime of love and laughter. And hopefully a lot more nights, crazy nights like tonight.
By the power invested in him by the state, he now pronounces
I know, husband and wife.
That's wife and husband, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
That's good.
You two actually eloped?
That's right.
We're hitched.
Nice to see you again.
Oh! How did you get in here?
Well, I'm a club member, you know.
This is Ladies' Day in the steam room.
I don't care. I need to talk to you.
I'm not interested in anything you have to
Would
say.
you hold on just a minute? We're partners. You can't walk out on me.
I don't want to have anything to do with KBAY. I want my money back.
Well, it's too late. It's
You
gone.
won't take a loan from your mother, but you don't have any qualms about letting my entire fortune go down the drain.
Listen, times get tough, and you just want to turn tail and run. Well, this is business,
You
know.
promised me that we would be a success. You said that KBAY would be a 24-carat investment, and it's turned out to be a piece of cheap costume jewelry.
Listen, we can turn it around if you stick with me.
Why should I?
Listen, because you're the best when you're under pressure. When you were desperate to get your money back from the crooked accountant, you were great. You were unstoppable. And then when I saw you pretend to be Daphne, the hostess, I knew I wanted you to be my partner.
I had no idea that Daphne was supposed to be a lady of the evening.
And
What are you doing?
We're great at it. That's why we have to stick together.
That's why I walked out of there with my virtue and my integrity intact, and that's exactly what I'm doing
Listen,
now.
wait a minute. We're a team. You cannot break that up. Now, I can make KBY a success, and I want you there as a part of it. But you have to be willing to risk everything. So what do you say? Will you go all the way with me?
Yes, I will.
What are you doing here?
Research for Grant.
Oh, I see. So you waited until I was out of the picture to actually start working for him.
No, you had nothing to do with my decision, Vicky. Trust me.
Right. So, where's Matthew? I need to ask him for a favor.
He stepped out. What do you want?
Not that it's any of your business, but I just wanted to ask him if he'd give me a little free air time to run a public service announcement for my national daycare program.
You didn't hear the news?
What news?
It just came in over the wire. The White House has dumped you as chairperson for the daycare committee.
Hillary fired me?
Guess so.
Oh, wait a minute. Hillary would never do that. Grant did this, didn't he? And I bet his toady little speechwriter
I had nothing to do with
You're
this,
a liar,
Vicky.
Amanda, all right? And you tell Grant that he is not going to get away with this.
Amanda told you all that?
Jake made the threats right to her face.
He swears he has information that could bring down the Corys.
She doesn't think he's bluffing.
She doesn't know what to think. What could Jake have found out?
Well, he stole the envelope with my father's research inside it from our room in St. Cristobal. Maybe he found out something about Matt Cory and my father.
But those pages of research were so faded you could barely read them. I bet Jake took them to a lab and had them restored.
I've spent my whole life searching for the answers to my father's work, and now Jake McKinnon has it all.
And he's using it to threaten my family.